Down into turn numbers 3 and 4 for the final time. It is complete and utter domination from the 510 Racing Monster Energy Ford Mustang. Brody Gunter, one short of lap of the field, off of turn number 4, wins round number 2 at mobility. Round number 10. Sorry. But man, what a night for Brody Gunter. He will work his way through. And Brody Gunter takes win number 36 of his SRA Sunday Night Cup Series career. Presented by Jake Erickson as the Texas Independent Racing number 18 will work through turn numbers 3 and 4. Austin Call to victory lane for the second time of his ASRL career. Through the final few corners, no competition. Alex Cofford out of the final corner this time ran a perfect race this afternoon. Up 33 spots, Alex Cofford becomes the third different winner of season 11 in the beer league. And in the distant second place will be Giovanni Romano, with Bueller capping off a bit of a surprise podium for us here this afternoon. Going to beat the odds as he rolls into 3 and 4. 4 seconds clear of Amber. Kevin Desnoyers to victory lane for the 5th time in his Speed Cup Series career. Thomas Mustonen out of the final corner. Comes to the start-finish line. Dominant day for the Finnish driver. Takes his first win of the season at Interlagos. Justin Ennisogak puts Aaron Raymond's 3-time reign to a close. He wins the Season 6 champion as Ryan Wayne is turned across the line. Taking away the white flag this time by Scott, hemorrhaging time here. Kevin Desnoy is closing in 1.5 seconds down the road. He's also got a flat, but he's not going to be able to get the job done. And so it'll go the way of Philip Scott, winning the race at Bristol Motor Speedway.
One more set of turns for the 97. Chris Carroll puts up the most laps led, puts up a dominating performance, puts up a win. Chris Carroll takes the win.
Smith continues to pull the outside, down, contact and around into the wall.
No caution.
Big crash. McGill up into the fence. Final lap is in the air. It's going to come down to Aaron Smith, pulling clear by a different zip code, and Smith walks it off to win at Bristol. Jacob Noyes centering deep into turn number 4. Off the corner, David Farmer tracks home. He wins the race at Charlotte, but they're crashing behind across the stripe. Multiple hard impacts. Back straight away. Thorpe's able to get way out in front, and he's going to take a walk-off win this afternoon if he hangs on through 4. Crashing big time, multiple cars around. Thorpe takes the win, and it's a mess, and one car up and into the catch fence off of turn 4.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me Christopher Passenger, who spun the tires in the start, still finishes 3rd? Look at that.
They lose the top 10. Freilich around to the turn number 3. Out of 4. Wolf Freilich, another win for the Princeton, Kentucky native at Iowa. There's not a lot that Bueller's going to be able to do about it. The gap down to 6th. The gap down to half. Is Morse out of fuel? Has he had enough? Coming around the final corner. Henry Morse trying to get on the loud pedal for the final time. The gap will close. But he is going to be able to hang on, it looks like. He does! Henry Morse wins the race, making the field work. Bueller 2nd, and Romano survives for 3rd. But Jeremiah Hobbs works his way into turn numbers 3 and 4. And Jeremiah Hobbs, for the first time in league racing on iRacing, goes to victory lane.
And Thompson's got no drafting help. 2-car breakaway. Matthew Kleinschlitt. It's Trevor Harmon. 1 and 2. Nobody challenging from 3rd. Here's the move to the outside. All the speed in his favor. Trevor Harmon, unchallenged, gonna lead 1 single lap in this race, winning at Talladega.
Casey trying to go the long way around turn 11. Buffer, though, shuts the door on him, so turn 12 going to be hanging on for just a little while longer. Crawford into 13, through Bauer. Can he hang on through Zeppelin? Checkered flag is out. It is waiting for him, and the preseason race going to go the way of Alex Crawford as Kasich won't be able to run him down.
He will not. Unable.
Oh, green flag at Bristol.
Ted doesn't get the restart he needed, but we'll see if he can make anything happen.
He's going to try to ride the top. He's going to try to build that momentum. It looks pretty obvious that Richard Regan probably walks away. Look at the battle for third and fourth. That's Nathan Deering. It's Colton Lane. Regan wins at Bristol.
Just a
Meanwhile, Cole Franklin trying to hang on against Barrett Morton. Hard catch to the outside wall. Here comes Barrett! Barrett Morton to the inside! The All-American Motorsports number 9, charging hard, turns 3 and 4. Freyling up top, and Freyling pulls back around to the pull off a win. Canadian, many wins under his belt. He looks to the inside, side by side, down the back straightaway. Moves it in, trying to make it 3. Round the top side of 3 and 4. Simmons, can he hang on? He's got one more corner, so close. Turn 4. Logan Simmons hangs on to win. And it's a Team Watson Racing Setups 1-2 finish.
Stifle that driver behind me. Is boy, they're that move up by Reese Bogue. Not clear. Reese Bogue's in the wall. We're going to stay green. No cautions in the last lap. Oh, big wreck.
Yeah, Bogue's in the
Evan
air,
Williams.
Byers in the air, massive accident on the back straightaway, but here we go for the race lead. Josh Conker, the advantage. Is there anywhere for Richard L. Regan Jr. to go on behind him?
There he goes.
Regan goes high, Conker goes low. Now he needs a push, but Kalen gets to the inside. There goes Conker, almost airborne. Who makes it through to the start-finish line first? Contact for third, but Mark Kalen squeezes on the bottom for the...
Sikorsky goes up high. Fourth goes with him. Messenger looking quick to Messenger. Shooting up the middle. Looking for 3. Wide to the line. Fourth trying to get in there. To the stripe. Ethan Sikorsky pulling clear. To the stripe. Messenger. Messenger snipes it at the last second. And Morse is more than close enough to potentially have an attack going. There he goes! Round the outside for Henry Morse at the approach of the final corner. Side by side as we enter Paddock Bend. Giovanni Romano holding the inside. Morse on the outside. Side by side still. Drag race off the final corner. Down to the stripe. This time by neck and neck. Henry Morse pulls out in front, but Romano going to hold on to take the win.
Making it just about who's got the speed.
Coming down to the wire. And by about a Nerf bar, there you see Giovanni Romano take the win over. It's going to go down between the top 2. Pushed off of turn number 4. Where does Holden make the look? Melilo goes up high, forcing Holden to make the jump down to the low side. Side by side to the line, this time by 4 wide behind. Kyle Holden going to take win number 3 of his Speed Cup Series career. And coming down to the wire by about a fender, just picks him off for the win.
2 down the back straight for a drag race, down into 3. This is the last time. Can you make it stick? Mark Kalen may only lead this lap if he can. Gets it up out of 4. No contact. And at the line, it's gonna be Loving, I think. This right here. This is the camera setup at the line. That's your finish.
Up high, Robertson blocks. Can't do that too much. Fralick's got the nose in. Thrower's going to be the pusher. Wilson opening up a third lane. Cole Fralick to the point out in turn number 4. Trouble behind. Wilson's turn. They're all turn. Big trouble's at the back. Hunter Thrower makes the look. To the stripe this time by. Contact. And who took it? Who took it? It's showing Fralick. I don't know if he got it though. You can't tell, but backing it up, I think that goes the way of Freilich, but only just. Look at how tight that is at the line.